Alright, good morning. It's been ages since I've done the morning stream. I think the last time was maybe during the summer. Or maybe, yeah, probably just during the summer. But as the title says, the reason I'm doing this is because I kind of fucked up scheduling, like, how much work I wanted to get done during this weekend. So, Friday night, I started a story. A part of me was debating whether or not to do it. I wanted to enjoy this experience more by getting some proper sleep and then doing the rest of some other time, but then I didn't realize how much far behind I would fall on my work yesterday. So now I chose to wake up a bit earlier just so I can stream the rest of it. So we made about more than halfway progress, and considering that most of the dialogue is probably going to happen during today, it's probably going to be the same length, 1 to 2 hours. So you know, there's that. But yeah, just. And then besides that, if we finish up early somehow, I also want to grind out the rest of the insignias. Not the one from the mission, just the one in the shop, because even though there's like nothing else I need to technically buy from it, other than the spin Astera stamps, which I've been holding off on this whole time. I do want to save some extra just so I can buy out everything else at the start of next week. I mean, technically, I'm not really losing out too much. It's just like I would like to store more in case they ever had more. But yeah, I'll probably just be speedrunning the beginning, and then I also don't know if I'll get enough of the Remembrance Vessel currency to unlock the rest of them, because I still have the last one for Sue and Sakura and Kevin, I think. All of Aponia and half of Pardos. So yeah, I probably won't end up finishing all of those, but I'll see how it goes. But speaking of which, while we wait, I think my laundry is done, because I also had to start laundry, so let me go get that started. I won't get interrupted. Alright, I'm back. Now it is time to start the ER stuff. Alright. Let's take a look at the Remembrance Vessels. Does Lisa have any more? He still has one. Kevin. Oh no, I already finished Kevin. So Alicia, Aponia. So it seems like 11's the max for all of them. Sakura, I just need the currency. Oh, I can just upgrade Sue's. Oh, I guess we'll just start with some dialogue.
観測するか否か、それが違いだよ。僕は多くの世界の誕生と消失を見つめてきた。思考に例外はない。だからこそ、僕は自分のいる世界では、それらの経験を参考に 害を避けようと試みる。かつての僕はそのせいでよく本心に背いた。その通りさ、来訪者。ただ、何も変わらないわけではないんだ。僕たちは数えきれないほどの選択と向き合う。その中には正しいと知りながらも選びたくない道もあるはずだ。結局のところ、僕は伝説の聖人のように調達できていないんだよ。いや、むしろ喜ばしいと思っているよ。もしいつか人類が崩壊から救いを得られるなら、それは世間を調達した神によるものではなく、人類自身によるもの。僕はずっとそう信じている。ただ、来訪者、それも一つの妄執に過ぎない。気にする必要はないよ。新しい時代から来た君が入滅を見届けることはめったにないチャンスなんだ。一期一会、情と無情。人類自身と同じように一つの時代が悟りを開くなら、それは避けて通れない道だよ。
What does this do? Valkyrie's attack and move speed. Then causes massive HP loss for all enemies, percent damage to Valkyrie dealt. Knocks them down. I feel like a bunch of these are probably good, I just never, mess with them. Oh, I still have Vilvies to do. Probably gonna save a pony for last, I guess. Or Alicia's, depending on which one also last. Well, considering if I even get that far. In terms of, getting, currency. I think I'm gonna do one half run and see how much, I'm blanking. How much currency I get from a half run to see whether or not it's worth just finishing the rest of the run. Because considering some of these are taking 100, I'm gonna need several, maybe like 1,000 or so, just to finish Vilvi and Ardo together. I mean, I'm in here just to finish the main story. I don't even know if I want to end up farming and streaming the rest of the dialogues, because I'm not really doing it for that, even though they are just as maybe almost just as important as the main story, because it provides context somewhat. But okay, so I'm supposed to get 70 from a full run. See how much I get from half run. Quick balance. 30. So I get less than half for even finishing it. So I might as well just finish the full run. Girl without saying another word.
おや、昔と変わらないね。不吉だ。
Oh, it's regular
レイさん、
Vilby.
ずっとそこにいるよね。どうして近くに来ないの？私はグレーシュとバイバイするのが一番嫌いなんだ。あの子は別れを言うのが好きじゃなくてね。彼女はもう一度会えるとは限らないのに、またねなんて嘘みたいだって思ってるから。
確かに彼女は特別だと思うわ。
だからさっきはここに近づかなかったんだね。
いいえ、できるだけ彼女に近づかないようにとエリシアとコズマに忠告されたのよ。彼女は私の影響を受けやすいから。
ほう？というと、あの二人は君のことを悪い女だと思ってるのかな？私に言わせてもらえば、そもそもそんな必要はないよ。一時的な影響が何？グレーシュはそう簡単に変わる子じゃない。自身の材質がそれほど強靭でなくても、少なくとも君は信じていいと思うよ。アポニアの庇護をね。
アポニアの庇護？
え？そうか。君が知ってるならそれほど慎重にはなってないかな。厳密に言うと、グレーシュの心と外の世界との間には薄いベールのようなものがあるんだ。
他の人たちも同じよ。
そういう感性的な認知の話をしてるわけじゃない。
戒律？でも彼女から何か与えられたような痕跡はなかったわ。
当然だよ。何せあれもグレーシュ自身の願いだから。説明が難しいから、ある種の閉ざす行為だと理解しても構わないよ。真空の中の孤島みたいに、外に影響を与えることも受けることもなく、自己満
An
足
interesting
できるんだ。
analogy.
それはいつのことだったの？
それはよく覚えてないな。ほら、もう5万年以上も前のことだよ。
改めて伝えた方がいいかしら。あなたが記憶体だと。
君って冷たすぎるんじゃない？もう少しリアリティを味わわせてくれてもよくない？本当によく覚えてないんだ。かなり前のことだったから。
I kind of wonder, how do you change the chapters? I've never actually figured out how you change chapters. Is it this? Mine's like this. Okay. I'm Pepega. I've always been wondering, like, how far I've actually gone with some of these. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to be doing the full runs. It'll probably take like an extra half minute, but that's okay. I think the main thing I want to get is at least Aponia's to rank 4, so I can get her her sigil to boost the appearance of her, because I'm still missing one of her signets, the discipline number 6, or sin, not sin, discipline number 6. I honestly don't remember. That took longer because I messed up my combo. Yeah, the window to press your weapon active is a bit whack. Or not whack, it's not as long. But you gotta be on your toes about that. Eventually it'll just come natural, but yeah, just gotta be careful not to double tap it, because I think that's what happened last time. Maybe I should avoid trying to get too many of one, just so I can avoid the dialogue, or having to pick more signets.
の
私がリーダー？本気？母ちゃん行け！
Alright, Kalpus, I'm not interested. Move, move, move. I think with this I should be at 60 in terms of yeah, honestly I should have been doing this. If I've done this since the beginning I would have probably had so many more.
カメラの邪魔、カンちゃん。
Alright, Raven, what news you got for me?
ライデン・メイ、別れを告げに来た。ここに長く滞在してたからな。ハイヘビにお呼ばれされてしまったんだ。私でないといけない任務なんだとか。あいつの態度はお前にも想像でき
Wonder
る。
what type of mission it is. I wouldn't be surprised with some foreshadowing or outside world stuff.
それだけか？
Thought you would
いってらっしゃい。
thought you would have cared a bit more,
ま
perhaps.
さかこれも予言だと思ってないだろうな。今日が10日目だ。そっちの状況はどうなってる？
いろんなことを知ったけれど、予言自体に関してはまだそれを否定できる決定的な証拠はない。それにアポニアの言う運命が嘘だとしても、戒律と精神感知型の特殊性だけで彼女はその予言を現実にすることができる。だから私はその根源と向き合うことにしたの。
指針の書に入る方法を見つけたのか？
ええ。そして今出発しようとしてるところよ。
私も一緒に行った方がいいか？
いいえ。
After saying she needs
あ
to
なた
leave.
は現実に残って安全を確保して、そしてそのまま私がこれから見るものを見届けてほしいの。最悪の場合、その一戦の後、私の精神は消えてしまうかもしれない。だけど、もし私が彼女の余地を完全に信じた場合、有利な情報が一つ得られる。アポニアが確認できるのは結果のみで、その過程は含まれない。無事では済まないと知ってたとしても、欲しい情報を手に入れられるかどうか、その決定権は私自身にある。だから情報を記録する人が必要なの。そして
それを仲間に渡してほしい。それともタイミングを見てお前を助けてほしいのか？
難しいことだって分かってる。だから決定権はあなたにあるわ。
分かった。ところでクラインには言わないのか？楽園のことなら彼女は私よりずっと詳しいだろ？
彼女には別の頼み事があるから、ある顔料をグレーシュにプレゼントするって彼女と約束したの。私とは関係があるけど今まで見たことのない顔料ね。できる限りのことはした。これが今日までに私が思いついた唯一の答えよ。スーにお願いしたの。私が初めて古の楽園に入った律者なら、これは十分特殊だと思うわ。
そこまでしてあの子を失望させたくないのか？
もっといい答えがあったかもしれない。けど万が一のために。そろそろ出発しないと。ではまた。私成功するといいんだけど。
できればもっと話してほしかったがな。
She really does care. Alright, but before we hop in, I accidentally watched part 1 of Ponya's thing. Collection? No. Oh, yeah. Painter. Collections, episodes. And the episode. Granting. Oh no, that's not it.
では彼女が引き起こした事件
Oh, this one.
これはメイが望んだことでしょ。初めて会った時からあなたの望んでいることは全部叶っているはず。違う？相変わらず自我を保とうとする意志が強い。そうだね。交流を続けられるようにもう少し落ち着いてください。ほら、メイ。あの暗闇の中、もしくはペンダントがなければあなたにお願いできないわけではないよ。あそこであなたと会ったのはただ自分の家にいた方がより思いのままにできるから。互いに理解し合う意志がある状況なら人は交流を行える。しかしそれは長い過程が必要になる。スキップできる方法があるのならそれも一つの手だと思っていた。今後は気をつけるようにするけど今回はたまには私も何かを証明したかったとでも思っておいて。まだ意識していないの？あなたの記憶によればスーが説明したはずだと思うけど私はねまだ融合戦士になっていない頃から気づいてた。他人を説得することは私にとっては難しくない行為だと。長編手術はその性質を強くしただけなのかもしれない。それが物事の皮肉と矛盾。私は運命を見る能力を手に入れ期待する権利を失った。しかしそれと同時に私は別の意味で他人の心を癒すことができ変えたいという思いを叶えられる。私が最も気にする結末以外は戒律。絶望の命の方が私にふさわしいのかもしれない。
Alright, now let's focus on getting this 4.
ええ、私はそこで生まれ育った。火を追う側が私を罪人だと認めるまでそこから出たことは一度もなかった。メイはその理由を知っているのでしょ。確かにそういう口実だった。私を閉じ込める理由は他にないはずでしょ。メイ 私は生まれた時から未来が見えるわけではないよ。
We're
他人の
blessed with
罠
it.
にはまり、どうすることもできないかわいそうな人たち。彼らは体も心も疲れていて苦しんでいた。私はただできるだけ彼らに安らぎを与えたかったの。私にはわからない。彼らは様々な形で私に長い間尋問を行った。そういう事実から私が何らかの秘密を知っていると彼らは考えたようだった。火を追う蛾の根本に関する秘密をね。もちろん私は何も知らなかった。そういったタイミングでその療養所に現れた普通の女性という
Just
存
caught,
在自体
just
が
caught in a bad place at the wrong time.
極めて危険で
I always wonder what that would happen and how I would worm my way out of it. I mean,
それに
if one were truly to
別
be
の角度から考えれば
innocent of the situation, it should
彼
turn
らは
out fine
間違っていなかった。
theoretically. But you know, people can always end up setting people
本
up,
心はどう
and
であ
it
れ
becomes hard to distinguish
その
intent.
事故の導火線は確かに私だった。そして私から有益な情報を得られないと確信した彼らは融合戦士を生み出すための手術台の上に私を乗せた。もしくは生きて役に立てるようになってほしかったのかもしれない。とにかくその後火を追う側は二度と私を拘束できなくなった。その力を失ったから私が残ることを選んだのはあまりにも複雑な理由があったから。エリシアの提案をちゃんと考える時間が必要だったの。メイ、あのペンダントは気に入らなかった？
Well, considering
つ
what
け
the
ている
pendant
ところを
did,
見
of
て
course
み
she
とれ
wouldn't want
ば
to wear it. If I didn't know that, it would. If it didn't do anything, sure, it would be alright.
私の能力は仲間を怯えさせることができるけど魂のない崩壊獣には大した効果がな
On
か
the
った。
supporting end.
私は戦闘よりも些細なことの方が得意だと思う。私たちにはケビンのようなリーダーが必要だけど同時に弱者の手を握り希望がないと知りながらも全てが良くなると伝える人も必要だった。極悪非道な人たちばかりではないよ。昔日のヒーローの数はあなたが想像したよりもずっと多かったかもしれない。メイ、あなたと私は比較的幸運な人間。多くのヒーローはたった一回の争いであらゆるものを失ってしまった。体が不自由になった者もいれば怪物となり二度と日の光を浴びることができなくなった者もいた。さらに失った者に納得できず人類と対立する側に立った者もいた。事実上あそこは罪だらけというより絶望に満ちていた。本物の罪人に関してはこの心は救えないと私もかなり後になって ようやく気づいた。それは私があそこに残る理由でもあった。罪人に救いの手を差し伸べられないけど、少なくとも人々の代わりにその悪意を受け止められる。ああ、急に重い話になってしまったね。お詫びに、メイにはもう一度お近づきの印を渡しましょう。これは私が作った彫刻。大したことはない。昔もよくこうしていろいろ作って贈り物をしていた。どうか安心して受け取ってほしい。メイが思っているよりも得意かもしれないよ。少なくとも英傑たちはみんな私が作ったアクセサリーを持っている。具体的に何なのかは当ててみるといい。
So she has some sense of fashion.
あなたの中で私は
I'd like to think.
暗い隅に隠れて様々な陰謀を企むような人間に見えるのでしょう。でも私だって退屈を感じる時がある。だから知らないうちにこうして工芸を覚えた。あまり役に立たないけどね。
Alright, we finally got it. I could keep going. Keep at that though. I made it to the first checkpoint to make. Everyone's about the same. Just keep progressing. I got what I wanted. Well, I do technically have the time, but it's like, do I want to spend the time to keep going and see the rest of them? I'll definitely see Alicia's one just so I can finish it off, but the rest will be another story. Okay, I'm just gonna start farming for Pony and see if I get that 6th one. So this run's gonna be a bit slower, but not too much slower. Come on, Onya. Nice. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I lost half of my stacks by using a weapon switch because Phyllis uses a ton of weapon switches. Number 6. Oh, I don't know if there's an actual number 6 or if there's... I think number 6 is one of the regular ones. Shoot. Because I think the newer signets have 6 instead of 5 basic ones, so now I'm like, I have to fight for their attention. Oh yeah, there's 6. I think I saw it earlier. Might as well just go upon you all the way and be careful with it. Yeah, almost got all of them, just have one left. If I visited shop, maybe I could have bought more, but... Hello, Miss Maluga, welcome. Just slowly progressing towards the end of the ER story, which I should be hitting the finale in probably 10 minutes if I don't sidetrack myself with the rest of the dialogue, but a part of me still wants to experience the rest of it. Oh, thank you for following. Yep, expand, there we go, collections. Finally got them all.
おや、メイさんじゃない。どこに行くの？
ちょうどよかった。こういう時できれば比較的普通のあなたと話したかったから。ビリビ。
Normal in the Honkai universe is very, very subjective.
普通。それは私にとって。
And then there's a misspelling right there. Compliment.
でも少し驚いたよ。もっと人を驚かせる方法を伝授しようかな。あなたが私の旅の終点よ、ビルビー。こう言った方がずっといいと思う。
あなたに確認したいことがいくつかあるの。
おや、どうして私？
ここに自由に他人の心を作れる人がいるなら、戒律の影響を振り切った人に聞いた方が岐路に立たずに済むと思ったから。
それは光栄だね。でも君は人の傷口を広げてるんだよ。私はかなり重い代価を支払ったんだ。一人の自分を殺すのは他人が思うほど簡単じゃないよ。
ごめんなさい。
そこまでしなくてもいいよ。そんなかしこまった態度を取られるとこっちが気まずくなるというか。英傑って面倒だね。昔なら簡単にあしらうこともできたのに。それで何を聞きたいの？
Wait, what? Up to the dialogue now.
もちろん人は変わるものだ。ケビンを見ればわかるよ。それで
Am I going crazy? I thought there was dialogue earlier. Pretty sure there was. Maybe it's like the dialogue option messed everything up.
君は私を告発しようとしてる？
今になって
And of course this dialogue works. Interesting.
より深く理解できたわ。認識によって構築された空間。英傑たちにはそれぞれそれをベースにした自分自身のエリアがあるよね。それは彼らの個人的な記憶を保管する場所。本人たちの許可がない場合、中に入ることはできない。メビウスの手術室、グレーシュのアトリエ、アポニアの指針の書。どれもそういう場所だったわ。
ふむ。君の判断は正しいし、別に秘密というわけでもないからね。でも許可に関して絶対というわけではないでしょ。
確かにエリシアはメビウスとグレーシュの領域に入れるように手伝ってくれた。けど 相手がアポニアだと彼女もそれができないみたいなの。原因はまだわからないけど、古の楽園においてアポニアは確かに特殊な存在だわ。
それに関してコメントを控えさせてもらうよ。それで
でも指針の書がアポニアの記憶だと確認した後にある疑問が生まれたの。仮に指針の書が別の英傑にとっても大切な記憶として存在してるなら、異なる2つの主観的な認識は互いに交錯するの？それともそれぞれ独立するのかしら？
答えは見つけたの？
かなり前から見つけていたけれど、今の今までその答えを使う機会がなかったわ。火を追うがの暗面はそれぞれの主観的な記憶によって構築されているから、つなぎ合わす時に矛盾が生じることもあるとケビンが教えてくれたの。だから前者の方が正しかった。そして指針の書の記憶をつなぎ合わせたのは一人だけじゃない。
おや、君は彼から役に立つ情報を得られたんだね。さすがだ。
その言葉が指針の書につながる鍵。そしてその扉はあなたよ、ビリビー。
ふむ、それが私のところに来た本当の理由だね。というより一番
Time to
重
get
要
what
な
we
理
want,
由
I
かな。
suppose.
その通りよ。指針の書の施工者さん。アポニアの記憶がそれを構築する中で絶対的な主導権を握っていたとしても、あなたは、あなたの認知は交わらないわけがないわ。それは私が許可を得ずとも中に入ることができる鍵よ。
And the dialogue cuts off again. Very, very nice.
おかしいな。どういうことだろう。本当に君が自
They
分で
really
考
went through
え
a
て出した
5-head
結
training
論なの？
course during her time in the
お
ER.
やすごい、君を見直したよ。雷の律者。いや、断りの律者の方が君に向いてるって言われたことはない？その通り。英傑たちの記憶空間が互いにつながってここを構築しているというのなら、私とアポニアの間にあるつながりは指針の書だよ。でも君もあそこの外縁エリアに到達したことがあるよね。まさかああいう聖堂のような景色が私の主観によるものだと思わないよね。確かに私は君があそこに行くことに協力できるけど、その後は管轄外だから。あ、まだお礼を言わないで。本当に協力したいけど今回は違うよ。君も知ってるようにこれは認知の間に橋を架けるのと同じこと。つまりそういうやり方で指針の書に行く場合、君は私の思考の海を通らないといけないの。私は何の警戒もなく君に私の心を全部見せないといけない。立場が逆なら君は他人に協力するという理由でそこまでするの？私はエリシアじゃないんだよ。取引をしよう、雷の律者。完全な私と完全なあ
Oh
な
my,
た
what
で
a
交換するんだ。
proposition.
私の認知を通った時、君は私の考えを全部目にする。私の最も言いたくない秘密もね。だけど君も何の警戒もせず同じように心を私に見せるの。そんなにあっさりと？もう少し考えないの？
Determination. Motivated. I mean, she is looking for secrets.
ふむ。それと言っておくけど、確かに私は君をあそこに向かわせることができるけど、そこから出す手段はないよ。だから分かってるよね。 疑わないでよ。メイさん、正直になる機会は目の前にある。自分で見に行けばわかるよ。それに私より君は別の誰かを疑ってる。そうでしょ？
Alright, I think this is the very last one. Or almost the very last one. Probably still have some dialogues to collect. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, it was the last one. Oh shoot. How much stuff does that give? Alright, I guess before we hit the finale, let's do Alicia's thing while we're waiting. Now that's unlocked, there's probably something we need to know from her before it happens. Banana attack, thank you. Doing ER stuff. We're at the very end of chapter 3, so it's spoiler stuff if you haven't gotten that far yet. Assuming that, you know, you're interested in this, to be honest. Like, I always make the assumption that if someone's stops by during this, it's like they gotta have some sort of interest, but I can't always just assume, like, where it is they place that interest.
あとは最後の仕上げだけよ。メイの人形をこの楽園の飛び出す絵本の中に入れて。あ、やっぱりやめておくわね。メイにこんなことできないわ。メイはいずれ楽園から去っていく。あなたは私たちとは違うもの。
Does word taunt you? Why are you one of those people that got screwed over by it because like it didn't actually work when you got that far, or you just seen it so many times now that it's burned into your mind? Yeah, it's burned to your mind. Well, at least it's done. Oh, mental image gallery. Oh, you're not done. Oh, how far are you? I guess. I'm guessing for people that have first entered ER for the first time underneath this new revamped system, it's probably even worse because they have to go through chapters 1 and 2, which is probably the same thing. Okay, let's see, who else I want to go through? Probably more of a ponies just because we're near the end.
困った顔をしているね。メイ、
Three-fourths of the way.
私
Okay.
は受け止めるために存在する。私の前では遠慮する必要はない。メイだってそうでしょ。どんな人でも永遠に続く嘘なんてつけない。この能力の本質のことは
Took me 20 minutes to max them all out. Yeah, at the beginning I just kept like skipping from other dialogues, and then of course when I got to the new Flame Chasers, I've been listening, or trying to listen for the most part and keep up with what's going on. There's still plenty of stuff that I'm like, I have no idea what's happening, or I just can't remember, because it's just so much information. And it doesn't help that May's JP voice actor, or not the, there's a bug with the JP dub, or subbing. I know that I think the CM version is just fine, so I honestly probably could have just switched to that and listened through this, but I'm just too committed to and too lazy to just switch over.
死んだものだってそうだ。一挙手一投足に自由がない。絡まった糸。長さが定まらない細い文様。揺れ動くろうそくの光。
Yeah. Oh, so I'm guessing you keep up with the CM developer live streams. Yeah, like yeah. It kind of sucks that the CN's a bit ahead, so like I always see the stuff through there first instead of experiencing it through global, but that's just how it is, at least specifically with how Honkai's development's going, which I don't really mind, because like the Honkai community is a lot more accepting of like future content in terms of that regards compared to Genshin, I guess, where like everyone's at the
その
same
後に
level.
起こることと結びつければ大して難しくはないただ
But yeah, I'm kind of glad to see ER, so because I think ER was one of my more enjoyable experiences with the Honkai story.
構わない
Is the most sane.
思い
I
切
mean,
りチャレン
I've
ジ
I've
して
only
み
ever
たらい
like
い
dipped into
真相を信じるには
the Honkai like community. Like the most I get into the Genshin community is just seeing people post fan art. I never really dive
私
into any of
例外ではない
the discussions, but I'm sure it can get pretty wild.
誰もが信じたいはずだ未来は決まってなどいない
Of course, the Honkai community does have discussions here and there, but most of the time it's just fan art and people going horny bonk because, you know,
私を色
people
々
down
扱い
bad.
しないでくれる私にとって
I mean, I have a Twitter account. I just typically
心を勝手
avoid
にもてあそべるものだと
those heavy discussion stuff
そう思っているので
just
す
because I don't want to be bothered with it.
私だってセールの時はきちんと列に並ぶ
Unless it's something I feel strongly about, then sure, I'll take a look. But for the most part, I'm pretty tame about and open-minded
当時
about a lot of
私が
things.
最も困惑していたのは
Which might be a bit of a
真相
cop-out,
を知
but
ら
you
ない
know,
こと
that's
に
just
対
how
してで
I
はな
am.
い
I'm not a very decisive person.
人の終点は私が糸の法則の中で最も見分けやすく最も早く予知できるようになったものだ私はそういう前提のもと己の視野が何を意味しているかを徐々に理解していったの物語にあったように私はずっと彼らの暮らしを探し求めようとした結果的に先に彼らの死と向き合わないといけなかった
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run out of the tokens before I even get to the rest.
やめていないよ
Kinda wish to get more tokens per run so I didn't have
もう
to
最後の
do the
一人
final
を抱いた
chapter
りして
without hearing the rest of the stories, but oh well.
本当の自由を手に入れた人を見たことがある
Unless I want to farm out the rest. I don't know how
現
long
実
that
の
would
制
take,
限
but
が一切なく欲しいものを何でも手に入れられるそういう絶対的な自由を私は見たことがある彼女は意のままに他人に影響を与え行く道へと導いたけどその結果は全部破滅に終わったそのせいで彼女は悪人となり知る人全員に恐怖を与えたそういう例外がなくても最小限の自由を手に入れた人々が最初に考えるのはその
you're
自
saving
由
for
を
Eponia?
悪に使うことだ
I mean, her gameplay seems, I guess interesting wouldn't be a wrong way to
人は
describe
行
it.
動すれば
It's just like,
過ちを犯す
it's definitely
例外は
kind
な
of
い
different. It's like,
もちろん
she
全部を
kind of
理解
acts
し
like
て
a
い
main
るわけじゃ
DPS,
ない
right? But then she can also
最
play
初
as an
は
off-fielder,
自由は
which,
邪念となるけ
I
ど
don't know. It's,
悪が続いても
some people might
あ
like
る
it,
タイ
and
ミ
some
ング
people
で
might
善
not.
に
And I'm like
傾く
okay with it, I
そ
guess,
の理
but
由は
I'm not in a
私
position
に
to
は
really
説
roll
明
for
で
her.
きないけど
I technically could roll for her, but right now I'm just
それは今
prioritizing
ま
gearing
で
up
聞いてきたことだから
my
私の
current
戒律
characters just because I'm lacking
その人たちを守るため
in
に
certain places.
本当に善の終点にたどり着けた人はめったにいない多くの人は悪事を働きなが
A little more
ら
reliable.
破滅していった
I mean, I guess with her
多くの
introduction,
他人
the
の
Memorial
あるいは
Arena and
多く
Abyss
の
and
手
whatever
に
is
よっ
gonna
て
shift
だが 彼らの
towards
手
balancing
に
it in her favor, so I
最
guess
初か
that's
ら不自由の
a
境
bit
地にいた
expected.
方がより安全だと思わない 開拓者たちは心のままに開拓すればいい。私が気にかけるべきなのは弱者を安らかに眠らせることだから。最初から終点につくことのない人々の魂が暗闇の中でもがく姿を見るより、彼らが起点で一生を過
Okay,
ごすことを
Stereo,
願
that's
ってい
true.
る。
Cause yeah, cause I enjoy turn-based games. I know some people find turn-based games sleeper, but I still find some enjoyment, especially now that I've grown a lot older.
冒涜の限界は
And like it's like
それ
looking
にあっ
back
た
on
んだ。
how the turn-based games are,
完
it's
璧な
like
基準は
it's just a
最初
nostalgic
から
thing.
存在しない。
Maybe it
どれ
is a
だけ
nostalgia
前
factor
提
that
を
makes it
作っ
seem
て
so
も
much better, but I mean, I've
どれだけ
like the
周到
most
に見え
recent
るか
turn-based game I think I've played is like
善意による束縛は悪い
uh
結果になる。
is like
勝
Pokemon
利
and
はたくさんの過ち
SMT5,
を
and I enjoyed both of those.
私は犯し
Albeit
て
I
きた。
didn't finish the games because that's just my mentality.
ユリ
If
ア
I stop and don't jump back to
はあ
it
なた
after
の
a
失
certain amount of
態や
time,
悲劇を
I
引
just
き起こし
completely like
その後
fall out of it. And it doesn't help
私
that
はよ
playing
うやく
gacha,
理
it's
解
like
した。
gacha eats up a little bit amount of my time
人
and
間
it
の
just
本
becomes
性
a
は
routine.
変えられない。私が意図を見えるようにね。束縛を加えてもかえって堅くなにさせてしまう。
Plants vs Zombies? I remember, I forgot which Plants vs Zombies it was. It was like the FPS shooter one was the one that if that interested me the most because I think it was during a time where I was into FPSs.
悔しいけど私だよ。
But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna hope Star Rail, I don't, I mean, of course I want it to have proper development time and not to be rushed, but at the same time I want it sooner just so I can enjoy it or be able to dive into it.
構わない。疑問があるなら話してみ
Yeah,
ると
that's true. The fear of missing, the
イベントに向か
FOMO.
って
I think FOMO is the main
私
reason
に対
why
する悪意を吐き出す人はた
you
くさんい
you
る。
miss one day of dailies. You either
悲しいけど
crumble from the pressure or you just come
で
to
きること
accept
は
it
そう
and
難
then
し
you
く
just
ない。
live a casual life. Or as casual as you can call it.
そう。それはメイや他の人たちを未知へと向かわせたくない理
You don't
由
even
で
do Genshin days anymore.
垣根を越えた
Well, I
代
mean, I guess Genshin
それは
isn't as
自国
demanding
の
of
犠牲に
needing
な
to
る
keep you on top of
珍
stuff.
しい
Like,
成果だから。
depending on how long you played, you can fare with a lot of the older characters and still get away with completing a lot of the stuff now. But with Honkai, I guess
その
stuff gets phased out a lot
根本的
more
な
often
理
in
由は
Honkai. Not that you
人
even
間
need
が
to. Like, you
意
can
識
still
的
get away
に
with doing a lot
過
of
大
stuff
評
with
価
older
するのも
characters, but
時には過小評価
I'm
する
guessing
からで
just
しょう
the
ね。
there's a
壊滅
lot
の
more
最
to do
終
in
的な表
Honkai,
現は
so it feels like you need to keep
内
up
容
with
にもよるけれ
the
ど
grind a bit more.
誰かを制限するための壁ではない。体の機能に影響を与えることすらできる。生きたいという強い欲求の他に普通の人にあるはずのない回復能力を手に入れる。致命傷を受けたとしても少し長く持ちこたえるの。
Oh yeah, that's true. Honkai actually guarantees the character,
有効
unlike
精神
Genshin,
を
which
持
is
つ特性が
50-50. Not to
多く
mention,
お
I
る
think
だ
you
ろう。
earn.
結
Well,
局
I don't know if you
そ
actually
れは
earn
人体の
primo
潜在
gems
能
out of,
力に
or
過ぎない。
which game you earn rolls
あ
more
る方
often,
法が
like
確立されて
gems versus
その後
or crystals versus
怪
primo
物は
gems.
極
But
限へと向かわせら
I
れ
feel
る。
like even though
だ
Honkai
から
has
費
it
用の
costs
負荷
more
は
per roll,
そ
it's
れを
like
重要視
it
してい
has
る。
a lot more
彼らの
guarantees
知
in
識を駆
place
使
for most of the
多く使
banners,
用で
so
き
it
るの
feels
ですが
better.
彼らはそれを心音と名付けた。いい名前でしょ。そう、彼女は希少な成功者。あなたが推測したように
But then again, Honkai banners do
怪
have a
物
lot
が
of
も
off
たら
rates,
し
but
うる影響はどれほど優れ
oh
た
yeah,
存
that
在
is one
だ
thing
か
that
がある
bothers
とし
me
ても
a little bit.
完
It's
全
like you
に
get
計
hyped
算
up
は
and
で
then
きない。
the amount of
そして
immeasurable
心音
disappointment that comes
ある
along.
角度からするとわざと制御者を捨てた産物とも言える。不和より前にそのせいで誕生した衣類は数えきれないほどだった。 そうする立場を私は持っていなかった。だけどどうか信じてください、メイ。何があっても私たちがそうした動機は人類を深淵から救いたいからだよ。ええ、能力を使っていない。この件に関してはあなた自身に判断してほしかったから。
Alright, just enough just to hit level 8.
そういえばまだ質問していなかったね、メイ。
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go far enough to get enough of the coins to level up everyone to max, but I'll at least try to get everyone to level 8.
自身の運命を記録した本が目の前にあったら、あなたはそれを開く？そう？確かに以前私は相手の運命が記されている本をたくさんプレゼントした。ごくわずかな人たちがそれを貴重な贈り物だと感じてくれたようだけど、ほとんどの人は苦痛だと思っていた。
You put for Hershey Thunder and was hyped, and the game just left you with oh someone else.
結果を気にしない
Yeah,
人は確
I
かに
mean I guess that's one thing. It's like
あな
just
た
the A ranks that come along
似
with
たよ
it. There's
うな
always
気
like
配
4 or 5 others,
なぜならその
most
本
of
に
which I
書かれ
don't
ている
usually
大
use.
事な
But
分岐点を教えた。ならばその過程の中で彼らは慰めを手に入れられる。まだ数十年の寿命があると知ったら、翌日に危険な任務があっても心配しないでしょう。あなたは最初から疑いを抱いているから、それも自然だと思う。けど結果を知ったとしても勝手気ままに振る舞わない方がいい。私の贈り物をもらって死の心配がなくなった結果、任務で油断して最終的に数十年間も体が不自由になった人もいたから。まさか他人に苦痛を与えることを私がするはずがないでしょ。私を信じてください。それは優しい教育、それだけだから。
Mr. Phoenician was on focus supply. Was that during anniversary stuff? I'm guessing. I honestly can't remember. Alright. So Vil V still has a bit of ways to go. So does Pardo. I guess after I complete the finale. Well, let me see.
おや、メイ
Oh,
さんじゃ
already
ない。
did that. So this is gonna be the finale from most of it. How many of these coins have I already earned for the week? 400. I guess I could do one extra run to try and get some coins and get some extra stuff to finish off for the week. Oh, I'm forced to complete the story first. Alright, I lied. Looks like we're doing the finale. Alright. Nope. Alright, who do I want? Who do we want? I guess we could just run with the good old, good old.
のソロステ
Oh, hello. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess Vilvy's sending us straight in. I do love hearing the Yokoso.
何度も言ったけどそういう
P
こと
was
に
after
興味が
anniversary.
ない学者を呼ぶとき
Um,
毎回相手を間違えるのをやめてほしい
corruption. I guess kinda maybe. Like having pre-arms definitely makes it much easier. I guess it also depends on the character, because some characters are a lot more dependent on their pre-arm
そうだったの
compared to
私から見
others.
て
I don't know if Mobius needs her pre-arm to do corruption, but I'd say like if you have a pre-arm, or if the character using has a pre-arm, you can probably at least do 2.25 easily, if not 2.5. I mean 2.5, I sometimes reset
二つの人格を間違えると
I reset on
砂糖と塩
the
に
time-based
違いはないと言
floors
ってる
just to
みた
try
い
and get the extra signet, but in the long term it doesn't really matter. Like even if I failed all the timed ones for the bonus signet, I could probably still beat it because the bosses I still beat in sufficient time.
だがそれが私狂気と混沌に満ちたビルビー
Oh, we're seeing all the Villies.
来訪者私たちを助けて
Alright, time to get started. Yeah, I went for Sue. You have 1,000 pre-arm materials? Which pre-arm materials? Because there's free pre-arm materials. Oh, I just realized I don't get any Elysia buffs are going. So this is going to be an interesting playstyle to adapt to. Yeah, because like there's 3 different pre-arm materials and like there's some that are going to be much harder to farm or time gated as compared to others. So I just realized, because I already know kind of what happens at the end, so I'm kind of not expecting certain things to happen. Yeah, because there's the SC medals, there's the Tauros, and then there's the deferred material, which I honestly don't remember. It's like it's the ones that you can eventually farm when you hit level 80, or you break through, and you you can farm them through the daily material farm thing.
この岐路は踏み込むべきではないメイ。つまり私が見たあの日は結局来てしまったでは、最後にもう一度私の行為を許してほしい。私はあなたに本当の戒律を与えなければならない。
Yeah, because right now, well, I'll tell you this as advice from someone that's hit level 80 like a few months ago. While you have more Tauros than SC medals, the rate at which you can get SC medals is going to be faster than your Tauros. So at some point in the future, I don't know how far down the line is. I haven't hit that point yet, but your amount of SC medals is going to eventually overshadow your Tauros. So if you ever get the boxes, you know, I would say choose Tauros over SC medals, or you could just hold on to the box and pick whichever one you need until then. But that's just a trend that seems to be happening at some point. Oh wow, they're really forcing me. No, I need my Jingwei healing.
私に服従しなさい。一刀両断。
羽が
Alright, hang on. Yeah, Discord add message. Okay, stuff out. Yeah, back then. Now we're in the era of having to struggle with farming XP on the daily to progress. I mean, not that I'm really in a rush to farm XP. Like once I get hit breakthrough, like XP has become like a trivial thing to me. Yeah, because a bunch of people are scared of breakthroughing, and while it can potentially be a scary thing. If you've been playing fairly well and fairly smart, quote unquote, with your how you spend your crystals, you could probably enter breakthrough and not have too many consequences. Because breakthrough like allows you to get pre-arms, and then pre-arms make some characters a lot more fun and bearable to do stuff with, especially like ER where a lot of the characters have some sort of pre-arms. Okay, they're forcing me to get disciplined every boss floor. Oh wait. The last floor wasn't even a time trial. Okay, so they got rid of the time trial things too. You have key reason. Wait, is key reason? Is that's KOR? I think. HOF. Key of Radiance. Oh, okay. I got confused because I think people differentiate. Because I think people use KOR for Key of Reason, and then Radiance they have like KORD or something. That's why I got confused. Even I'm still learning abbreviations in the game, so. Oh, I never reach 160 combo hits. I always reset. No, they're. Oh, that's kind of shitty. I'm losing my potential. Dang, I really would like to keep that one just so I could have gotten the grouping. But yeah, Key of Radiance is gonna be a good damage up. I mean, all pre-arm upgrades are are good. You know, some will definitely you'll see bigger changes. But yeah, Key Radiance is just a good damage buff overall to Gears Flame Sound, and she'll definitely carry you for a lot of stuff. Okay, who do I want? I've been doing a lot of. I can pick up Grisio just because. I think I still want some upgrade boost. Probably should have gotten the Phyllis upgrade first just so I can get more coins early. Any game recommendations? That's kind of hard to say because, to be honest, I really have not played any other games outside of just gacha stuff in a long time. As much as I would like to, it's just so much of my time's eaten by gacha. So I guess that's one thing I dislike about gacha. It's really diluted my my more recent game stuff or game choices. I mean, is there any specific games that you're looking for? Like I could just throw out names that I've slightly enjoyed, but I don't think that's really necessarily a good recommendation per se. Oh, I paralyzed them in the air. Horror multiplayer games. Oh, I'm definitely not good with when it comes to horror stuff, so I honestly can't. I mean, there's only so many horror games. I'm pretty sure like if you know of one, then you probably heard of like so many other ones that people have probably played like. And I honestly don't know what makes a good horror game because there's some that like for me a good horror game would be obviously a game that definitely scares me, but of course some people might not like the style of the game, even if it does a good job of scaring, or sometimes it might not even scare you, but it might scare other people. So it's kind of hard to recommend stuff like that. I know a few of my friends play Phasmo and whenever they do it, they enjoy it. So I mean, it definitely sets some atmosphere in it, especially the VR version. You know, get yourself more immersed, but that's very expensive stuff right there. So pretty sure I can visit one more floor before I stop by Phyllis shop again. Oh, did I lose my other support character? I guess I did. Alright. One last stop for the Grizio store. Oh, not Grizio, Phyllis store. Play. I think some people play Devour. Like, Devour, like, graphics and gameplay wise, it might not be the best, but I mean, still get some good scares here and there from it, I think. Okay, since we're nearing the end floors, I might want to switch to a actual support signet. Oh. Shoot, what's a good one? sure. You didn't help us this far. Oh yeah, true. I remember there was a time where I was really into AFO lore, but then, you know, like, well, I don't want to say AFO 2 was bad. Like, the ending left me a bit, like, kind of eh. And I don't know. I just didn't like, as much as I liked the character interactions and stuff, like, in terms of, like, the main conflict, like, the setting didn't set me into the mood as much as AFO 1 did. Oh, the new enemies. Oh, but the music is cool. A bit ominous though. Yeah, whenever that comes, I guess.
ライデンメイ、もう十分だ。まだ最後の境界線を越えていない。私が引導を渡す前に戻るチャンスはまだある。この地に足を踏み入れた者はあらゆる希望をなくす。
Oh god. Oh, flame change support skills can't be used. It did not matter either way. They want to keep this very bare bones.
戒めはここで終わりにする。ライデンメイ、一体何があなた様をそれほど無様な結末に落としたの？
You hope a Tuha? I mean, to be honest, I'm fine with any character showing up. Any character appearing means, okay, they have not died yet.
やはり私の苦心を理解できないの？私たちを守ってくれるのはむしろ制約の方。人々は全貌を
I'd be very surprised too. If that happens, imagine how many people's Fury, like, crafting stuff is gonna be broken.
一つの時代を終わらせた。あなたにはその道をたどってほしくないの。なんて適切な表現なのでしょう。あなたは鷹のように高く飛んで星々の間に巣を築く。でも私はあなたを落とさないといけない。勇気と決心を持って己が認めないあらゆるものに全力で抗う。なんという精神。まるで人類自身のように偉大で人類の行為のように 何の意味もない。残念だけどメイ、私はやはりがっかりした。私は運命が見える唯一のもの、それと抗える唯一のものでもある。それ以外の者たちがその運命に抗うと思い込んで
How did May enter ER again? Okay, so it was at the end of chapter 25, I believe, at the very end of the Hersher of Domination arc, where like you know how May gets sent out on these Hersher missions to collect their cores and whatnot for World Serpent. So she went there, she helped May and them for a bit on the sidelines, but the core went missing. She reported back to Kevin, and then she started questioning the nature of Hershers and the will of Honkai because, well, you know, Kiana became the Hersher of Flame Xian. The Hersher of Domination was a bit funky, and then she asked like if like the Hershers are like the mega soldiers or generals for the will of Honkai, why are some of them going rogue and whatnot? And so Kevin saw it that this was a sign for her to find the truth, and then he sent her to the Elysian Realm to find that answer, and then here we are. Probably not the best explanation, but at least chronologically wise, I explained it, but maybe the reasoning is not exact, but it's close enough that, know, well, it's not back to the past. It's like a simulation. It's like a simulation that they've preserved in the base. It only seems like it's in the past because obviously the simulations are of the Flame Chasers who, you know, were in the previous area, so. Yeah, it's pretty much a simulated past. But of course, it's not like they really go anywhere. It's the only place that the Elysian Realm is. It's just like the main hub area and like simulated trial grounds that they make.
あなた様と私の運命は交錯し始めた後、どちらも途絶えた。原因がわからないから私は気になった。気になったから私は中に入ることを選び。
Raven actually entered ER before May because the ER is like some sort of initiation grounds for certain members that are quote unquote or seen as worthy enough to, you know. So yeah, Raven went in earlier, and then May only found out like halfway into the ER story that Raven was also in ER from time to time. And then, you know, for some reason, the Flame Chasers took a lot greater liking to May, so then Raven's just kind of helping her as a side thing. So Raven's getting more involved than she probably needs to.
まだ言い出せてなかったもう一つの過ちだよ。メイ、あなたの知っているように、最初私は運命を変えようとした。でも失敗した。
Oh, how far are you in the main story? I forgot to ask that, there is a chance that you probably gain access to AFO and ER before you even caught up with the main story, so I probably should have asked that first. Yeah, so Kiana wanted to stop May from joining. Okay, so May basically voluntarily joined World Serpent in order to save Kiana. And then of course Kiana didn't like that, so it's both like they want to sacrifice themselves to save the other, and then, you know, May came out on top and then she joined World Serpent. It's a very, very difficult situation, but... Oh yeah, okay, yeah, at the end of the main story, yeah, so...
私は何も変えられなかった。でもね、メイ、あなた様も生死の狭間をさまよい、それでも理解しなかった。あの瞬間が来るとき、人間は生死を諦め悟る。その通り、死が訪れる前、私はあることを思いついた。可能性がないから試すこともしなかった。ある方向を、もしもある世界で私が天地となり運命自体になったら、私はまたあの頃のように無力になると思う。
あなたね。
さあ、全ては決まった。とはいえ、それでも私はあなた様のために祈る。最後のチャンス。戻りなさい。役に立たない好奇心を抑えなさい。知識を求めること自体傲慢
Yeah.
である。垣根を乗り越え、
I mean, Mei did exit ER for a little bit in order to help out Kiana and them at Kevin's command because basically this is what happens. End of chapter 25 happens, Mei gets sent into ER, chapter 1 and 2 of ER happens, and then between 2 and 3 or between the beginning of 3 and there's like a little prologue thing where
見えない方がいい
Mei exits to help Kiana and them. And then afterwards, during that time when Mei is gone, Raven does her own thing, meets Aponia, and then Mei comes back, and then goes on a search mission for Raven, and then that leads into the events of chapter 3.
私は痛みを与えるしかない。雷鳴が、ここにアポニアはいない。私は運命に意志を付与し、そしてその威厳に満ちた美しい名前を手に入れた。雷の律者よ、目を覚ませ。そして
I know a lot of people were struggling with ER. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I've played longer, so I have a bit more of an idea of how to play and work around ER stuff. But so far I've generally never had any trouble with the main story stuff.
心を蹂躙する。そうだと思うのなら、私も潔く認めましょう。あなたの生存のために高潔なものに
Where the heck is
犠牲
she?
になってもらうの。
Stop floating.
まずは卑劣さを捨てること。ビビたる技。
Or
それは
well,
一人の律者が洪水の中で
well,
現れ、
no. She came into ER because of Kevin, but but how she ended up getting involved with Aponia was partially because of Raven. Basically, Aponia used Raven to get closer to Mei. So the events of chapter 3 are basically because of Aponia's interest in Mei, but she started her plan by using Raven. Oh, speaking of Raven. Bro, where is Aponia? She's like flying around, I can't hit her. No, not kidnapping Klein. Man, look at all those debuffs. could probably finish it off with Kurikata.
私に服従しなさい。
Alright, Blaster. Oh, I ran out of blast. I would have liked a cooler finish, but you know what, that's fine.
あなたの負けよ、アポリア。
私たちは本当に勝負のためにここに来たと思うメイン。あなたはまだ信じて疑わないの？メイン。
Ah, fuck, we're stuck in the time loop.
身をもって指針の書へ。
This is way too dankies. Oh, fuck. I forgot one reason why I didn't want to use Kurikara, because now her blast is like playing in the background and it's ruining my immersion.
私はあなたを傷つけないと言っあなたの前
At least it quiets itself down when opponent talks, but it's still annoying.
けどそれは幻覚ではなく
Kevin in the main story is the real Kevin. The Kevin in ER is a simulation.
今
Because basically all the simulated people in the ER are
見たものは最後
basically like memories of the last like recorded memory
経験したいというの
of that person.
私は止め
So the Kevin we see in ER is probably like the last version of him that they recorded before they fought like the final Hersher. Or Hersher at the end, I guess. Kevin is old as end, yeah. A lot of characters are pretty freaking old.
そう言わないでメイ私たちは勝負のためにここに来たわけではないあれらの布石も確かに私の予想を超えていた
Well, I mean, it doesn't help that
先ほど
the technology of the previous area, what they like did all their
グレーシュによるもの
their moth transformation stuff, and being part Honkai or having like a Honkai beast imbued in you
戦闘の
extends your
注ぎ込む
lifeline by a lot, it
それも
seems.
計画だったの そうならよかった私に勝って殺したとしても構わなかったけどあの子を利用するのなら
Well, no, Fuhua's still alive, but between the two of them, it's kind of hard to say, because there's not really been, because people have been saying certain flame chasers are dead because of this chronologically, but technically a majority of the other flame chasers haven't really been confirmed dead, because we never really seen them actually die, I guess, or the game just hasn't mentioned them. Su's situation is interesting. He's like dead, but also not dead. I think it's the second key manga is the one that he's featured in that explains or shows what happens to him. So his state is kind of ambiguous, but no, the Fuhua that we know now is the Fuhua of the previous area as well. She is the flame chaser. She's not a descendant. It's literally just same Fuhua.
メイどうして踏み入ることにこだわっているか
Yeah, in one of Su's dialogues, I forgot if it's a recollection. I think it's a recollection from his the memory vessel. Like, so when he like looks at the fates of other worlds through his for his psychic mantis powers, he did run into a universe where there was a female counterpart of him. So, oh yeah, yeah, she wants him dead, but I mean, People want that detail to be relevant somehow to the main story, just so we can have a female Sue as a playable character. But I honestly don't see it happening. And if it does happen, honestly, I can't even imagine where Honkai's gonna go with like the interference of all these other universes and whatnot.
メイ知っている？昔同じ言葉を私に話してくれた人がいた。あの時彼女も同じように何のためらいもなく決められた結末に向かって走っていった。最初から最後まで私は彼女の運命が見えなかった。だから何か転機があって彼女は私の知らないやり方で私のできないことを成し遂げたのだと思った。けどあなたも知っているように結末は変わらなかった。あの輝かしい文明も今となっては砂礫すら残せなかった。いいえ、私はあの人の全てを覚えることにした。神様からいただいたこの才能であの人の命が私と交わる瞬間を全て記録し、長い時間の中で細かく閲覧する彼女の生き方を、戦い方を。泥の中で進み、茨の冠をかぶり、着飾り、自身の最後の宴に出席する彼女を見た。その人生の中で私は自身が見逃したことに気づいた。今の私たちのように、あの日彼女は私の前で自身が10日後に死ぬ運命を語った。そして14日後、エデンが彼女のために用意した新しい衣装が完成した。彼女の目には喜びと期待の色があった。16日後にはケビンの誕生日。彼女は歌いながら最後のプレゼントを贈った。そして彼女はあの言葉を口にした。わかるでしょ、メイ。あなたたちは最終的に同じ選択をしたの。未来は変えられなくてもたどり着くまでの過程は自分で決める。感服せずにはいられないけど、そんなどうしようもないことが本当に己の身に起こった時、あなたはまだ平然としてそれを言える。私にはわからないけど、その前へと進み続けなさい。私と不確定なことについて語るより、あなたの同類に会うべき。
Oh, finally, the noise is gone. Like I only noticed it again towards the end. I like started treating it as white noise and I just blanked out of it. Okay, this is the thing that I need to keep. Oh, and I lied. Okay. Okay, it's a universe. It's a universe on the imaginary tree. A bunch of people keep calling it bubble universes, but it's they're not bubble universes. Bubble universes are the universes that are dying, that have fallen off the tree because they're no longer supported by like some weird energy concept thing that they need in order to stay attached to the tree. So it's more correct to just call them universes or leaves on the tree rather than bubble universes. So yeah, it's just a yeah. So I don't know why I keep calling it a bubble universe, or I make the same mistake sometimes also, but calling it a bubble universe is not correct. It's just another
自然
universe.
というものがある。それだけだよ。
Yeah,
私
it's
は
like
ずっと
they share some similar thematic themes. Now, if there's a direct correlation, like the events of Honkai cause something in Genshin, that still remains to be
私の
seen.
願
But
い
you
は
know,
叶った。行きなさい。彼女はあなたを待っている。どうぞ。肯定的な返答をしたら、英傑に対するあなたの信頼がなくなるかもしれない。けど、グレイ氏の代わりに礼を言うことにしましょう。そう。私は最初から最後まで
yeah, they definitely share some
人類に対
appearances.
して悲観的だった。私にとって一部の人間が
Whether or not this is a thematic choice, or if there's a certain reason for that, that remains to be seen. I would like to think of it as just a thematic thing, but
私はあなたとは違う。メイ、彼女が離れたことは私に家庭の意味を認識させた。だけど、かつての私が証明してきたように、人間は変えられない。今でも私は結果を重視している。でもそれは私がみんなに行った解放とは矛盾していない。否定の心で抱擁することも抱擁と変わらない。私が特別なわけでなく、隠していないだけだよ。私にとってヒーローとは高潔なものでありながら、卑劣なもののために命を犠牲にする。自分の守るべき相手の中に憎まれる存在がいると知りながらも立ち向かわないといけない。私はヒーローではないから。ただたまに誰もが救われる必要があるとそう信じたい。さあ行きなさい。私がした可能性の話を覚えている。私が保存したあれらの瞬間、ここで唯一伝承される価値があるものは間もなく再び巧妙に巡り合うでしょう。ではこの古の楽園も最後の運命を迎えることになる。しばしのお別れをしましょう。私の前で
yes, the end of the end. The truth, or one of the truths we've been looking for.
それは私の中に沈んでいる。最後の扉を開けるといい。高潔で純真な魂。ようやくここに
No, they're playing this as the background music? Oh, fuck.
火を追うが第2位、神河のエリシア。もう一つの肩書きはすでに分かってるのよね。けど本当の意味で第13律者の前に来た時ねえ、気分はどう？
雷鳴が私にやらなければならん自分の運命と向き合うと決めました。
And of course, we're left on a cliffhanger until the next update. God damn it. Yeah, complete Flame Chasers Trials Chapter 3. You can still continue playing. Alright, now that that's done, I believe that means all our dialogue is complete, 100%. We still have all the Remembrance Vessel stuff. So we still have Vilvi, Pardo. Oh, I never finished Sakura. I guess I'll finish Sakura where we're at.
メイドの汝は家族、親友、他の者など自分にとってとても大事な者たちの写真を持っておるか
Well, Chapter 4, I don't think it's, unless you want to consider chapters, main story, chapter 29, 30, and 31, or the next arc, to be chapter 4 of Elysian Realm, you can call it, you can consider it like that, but, you know, I'd rather just keep it separate, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna step out for a bit, so I'm not gonna be directly looking at the screen, just like quickly pick up my laundry. Laundry time.
離れ離れになった恋人同士がよく使っておった品じゃ。じゃがわらわは主に妹と一緒にいた時の思い出をとどめておくために使っておる。メイドの汝もわらわの生活を知っておるはず。任務で不在にしている時は彼女と連絡を取るのが実に大変なのじゃ。ゆえにターゲットが非常に危険な時、わらわはこれを取り出して見つめるのじゃ。そうすると自信が湧いてくる。そうか、わらわはこうするといつも任務がうまくいくのじゃ。おっと、話がそれてしまった。これを受け取ってもらいたい、メイドの。
I mean, yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know how they're gonna segue the end of chapter 3 into the main story. Like, I don't know if they're gonna continue the start of it, like, with May in front of Alicia and them talking, or if they're just gonna, like, do something else entirely, but...
あと一歩前に進めば、彼女の暮らしがさらに良くなると、自身に理解させるためにある。しかしメイドのと違い、わらわにはもうそんなチャンスはない。だからそれを役立てられる者の手に委ねたいのじゃ。大したことでない。ところでメイドの、汝はどんな写真を保存しようとしておるのじゃ
And then we get the last Sakura thing. Alright, so I don't think I have enough to finish the rest of them, unfortunately. Yep. So got Ponias, Vilvies, Bardos. Who knows? I guess before the end of the or before, I'll probably read the rest of them before starting the next story chapter in the next update. So I'll just leave those untouched for now. I still believe I can earn 190 coin or wrestling insignia. I guess I could do that while as one final thing to end things off, and then afterwards I gotta get on with my day and get some stuff done. Yeah, the foreshadowing was a long time coming. Oh, I should grab the other one. Oh well.
実験を始めるわよ。
Yeah, I'm kind of glad to see that a fair amount of people would like Adam, because like even though like Adam's kind of is like a little bit of a no, like a self-insert MC type of person, like they gave another enough context and interaction with other characters to make him have a certain personality slash mindset we can grab that everyone can just generally agree with and have fun with. You mean the one that May saved? Now, whether or not that's true is another thing that I think is left open-ended for plot convenience, perhaps. I mean, who knows? Maybe one day they'll confirm it, or they'll have a discussion about it. But as of right now, it's like, I mean, it would be cool if it all loops around one way or another. But if it doesn't happen, then well, so be it. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, the thing is, the Honkai infection only showed up after he unleashed the limiter on the Labor of Olympus, and it's like, I feel like a lot of Honkai infections, like, they all start in a similar manner, no? I mean, well, maybe not all, like, I guess all of them can start from different points of the body, because, like, I think Tesla started from the arm, but, I mean, you know, un like, as much as the similarities are there, I won't 100% believe it until they say, oh, like, literally, word verbatim that he is that boy. And even if he is that boy, it's like, I don't think there's going to be too much of a gain or loss to the story if they confirm it or deny it, you know? Like, I don't really know. I don't know if it just literally popped up there or I don't know. I don't know if they really explained in detail how it showed up, but like appearance as in like how it showed up or appearance as how it looks. Because if you're talking about how it looks, I think they discussed how like it kind of just it's like remnants of like some other like it's a mix of like parts it ripped off of Saint Fontaine and I think remnants of something else. I could be wrong though. It's been a while, and I didn't really read too much into that. Oh no. Yeah, I don't really think they discussed it in too much detail. I think they kind of just say it just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Or at least they made it seem like that's what happened. You know? I mean, to be honest, that's kind of like the only explanation they gave. Because if they gave an explanation that it slowly showed up or something, then, you know, like, they would have definitely been on the scene faster to handle it. But of course, you know, that didn't exactly happen, so... So I want to assume it just came out of nowhere. Yeah, it's just a catalyst of some sorts to help create the gateway. Please give me. Okay, good. I was gonna be mad if they didn't give me the other one. Asian knowledge. I was hoping to get one of these earlier, so I could have more coins by now, but oh well. Alright, next I'll work on Eden, I guess. Or I guess it depends on what we see in the shop. Come on, give me more coins. HP, combo hits, shield break. Okay, I'll visit the store early so I can switch out.
実験を始めるわね。
Let's eat it. ID's out. Alright, and you can find Eden real quick, or not. Okay, we get her signet here, and then if she shows up again on the 2x floor, we can hopefully get the one we want with the elemental breach. It was okay. I think it was like back in the earlier chapters when Fuhua got shot in the back, or shot and killed by or killed quote unquote by Otto. And then when Otto was busy trying to repair her, um, during that time, like uh, during that time when Fuhua was dead, I guess and Senti manifested during that time. I don't know. There's probably like the story probably explained it somewhat better. There's probably something out there that explains it better. I honestly don't remember the details of it too much, but it happened between the time Fuhua got shot to her reawakening, but she reawoke as Senti rather than the original Fuhua, which ended up being all the memories in that got stored in a Feng Huang Dao flower or feather. Yeah, true. People do miss their Senti. Of course, we see Senti on several occasions in like these side events, but you know, nothing compares to the main Senti. Right, SP. Alright, now that we got that, we can try and get the main core for this. I got stunned. Uh oh. Okay, this one is not as lucky considering I had to reset a few times already. And I had to spend more times getting Mobius to sing that in comparison. The CEO, yes. The queen of scamming people. Yes. Alright, done with that. I think I'm gonna try and get Kevin going. Okay. We have free signets. Our cores, we should be okay, but I think I need a bit more damage outputs. Where's Kevin? It's not giving me physical breach. We'll take Fu Hua as one. If we end up getting Fu Hua, then I'll do ultimates. Sets enough high, that's a good one. Ultimate. Just get some extra damage off some of these other ones. We don't really get much damage from this. Pick it up anyways. Ah, oh, fuck. I could have bought the physical one for Kevin just to say screw it. I wonder if I could reset the store. Try that. If we could do that, I want to buy the Kevin one to try and risk getting a double signet on the other one so I can at least get the core. Let's try this again. Oh no, they save your purchases. Alright. Alright, so we're not going to be able to get a Kevin core, but we can get a Fu Hua core, which I think will suffice, to be honest. Yeah, becoming the moment at which everyone became Hershers is definitely quite funky. I mean, the Honkai does prey on those with when they're vulnerable in order to birth new Hershers, so. Alright, come on, Elemental Breach. Yes. And then whichever damage one I can get will be good. Okay, you don't have to put it like that. That just makes the context super weird. Right. We have the complete set. We have all 4 bosses. Oh, they actually reordered it, so at least he's on the left now.
実験を始めるわ。
Well, I mean, I think Wendy herself was fine. It's just her sheer personality was you know, pretty bad. Like, not like bad in design, but I mean like just bad in human nature. But you know what I mean. Alright, we maxed out insignias for this week. Nice. I don't have to worry about missing out on currency. And I managed to get the rest of this done. Whew. And we get the skin. Nice. Very nice. And then I can buy out the rest of this stuff, I think. Let's... Some of this stuff resets. What do I want more? Time swirl? Power. I honestly prefer time swirl, to be honest. Alright. I think that's it. I got what I want done. And how much remember just what stuff I have? I guess we could finish off Aponia. I think I have enough to finish off Aponia. We'll end it off with this.
戦場に行くことを指しているのなら確かに得意ではないよ。精神感知型は戦闘に関しては弱い。私たちには他にやるべきことがある。
I don't know, like, Hersha Flamesion, like, even I still don't understand all the details, because I don't know if it's actually... Because I think people debated that the cores that we see on her sword aren't the actual cores, but just like a representation of her bonds with everyone else who just happen to have cores. So they're not actual cores, you know? Alright, you're gonna head out? Alright, thank you for stopping by. And hello, Sovereign. You caught me at the tail end of the stream. I'm just finishing off Aponia's Remembrance Vessel, and then I'm gonna hop off.
違う道に進んだだけだ。それもその場限りのことでしかない。弱者を解放する。その行為の本当の意味は、私が正しい方法を見つけるまで、できるだけ彼らが遺憾を抱かず、死に直面できるようにすること。 だから私が唯一己の能力を乱用する状況になった。一部の人が結末を迎える時、私は彼らの一生分の苦痛を抹消する。完璧な人生だったと彼らにそう感じてもらえるように。事実上記憶は唯一所持できるものだよ、メイ。他人のものでも自分のものでも、もしメイにそういう意志があるなら、私はあなたをどんな存在にでも変えられる。何せ全ての人の記憶の中であなたがそれを成し遂げたのなら、事実そのものになるから。私もそう思う。でもメイ、この世にいるほとんどの人たちが望むことは、あなたの想像よりもずっと少ないの。彼らは世界の真理を求めない。自分自身が何かを変えられるわけがないと知っている。彼らはただ死ぬ瞬間に誰かに抱きしめられたいだけ。変化に関しては私も同じように無力だけど、少なくとも私にはそういう些細な願いを叶えてあげられる力がある。ええ、どういうタイプの話が聞きたい？長い間期待を寄せられ全力を注いだもの？それとも窮地に陥った絶望に満ちたわがままなもがき？では後者はまた後の機会にしましょう。あなたの誤解を深めたくはない。私自身自覚はないけど、あの頃の私はあまりにも極端で残酷さすら感じると多くの人たちがそう思っていたから、前者に関しては同じようにはっきりしない。最初私も原因を変えることで結果に影響を与えようとした。それが私の最も失敗していた頃とも言える。スーとはこの話をしたことがある。結末が変えられないのは歴史の過程による法則。一度あることは二度ある。人類はそれを繰り返すと彼は考えていた。当時の私は彼を否定する根拠がなかった。だから私は人類自身を試すことにした。ええ、だけどその試す行為も最後は失敗に終わった。その後私が試した他の方法はただのもがきとしか言えないかもしれない。やはりその話はやめましょう。本意ではないけど私は多くの人を傷つけた。悲しませるかもしれないけど、メイ、あなたも私が介抱したい弱者なの。私は試した。けど何も変えられなかった。それでも私はできるだけあなたの結末を円満なものにしたい。
Alright, looks like I could actually finish the ponies.
メイ、こちらにおいで。 怖がっている小動物みたいな顔だ。ではそばに来てください。あなたがそれを受け入れることは決まっていたから、私は余計な間を取り除いただけ。さあ、手を出してください。
A ring. or it looks like a ring anyway.
一つの象徴。
Symbol.
私が戒律を手に入れたばかりの頃、この能力を使うたびに相手にこういう指輪を送ってきた。その上には与えた戒律が刻んである。私は形を大事にしているから、どの戒律も己の身に与える印であり、自分を思い出させるためのマークでもある。しかし世界が壊れていくにつれ、ますます頻繁に戒律を使うようになり、私でも面倒になることがあった。いいえ、メイ。あなたには本当の戒律を与えるつもりはない。現実で生き続けなければならない相手にとってよくはない行為だから。この指輪に関しては、私が自分に戒律を与えた時に作ったもの。あの時の束縛は今あなたに対する祝福でもあるから。メイがその気なら試してみるといい。脅しではないよ。本当にそう思っているから。何？
Oh. Alright. So that just leaves 2 left. Kind of wish I got these done beforehand, but oh well, that's just how it is. Alright. Thank you everyone that stopped by for this morning stream. Didn't really expect much to happen besides completing the story, but now it's time for me to finish grinding the rest of the work. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. I have no idea when's the next time I'm gonna be back, because I think Genshin and Honkai are both hitting their slow periods, and not to mention exams and stuff are coming up. So maybe I might stream one more time the following weekend, just for like a small Genshin event, just to hang out and talk, and then afterwards summer's gonna be hanging. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be doing. So streams are gonna be very sporadic and not common for a while. But thank you everyone that stopped by, and hope you have a Sunday.